right over here. It's a touch screen. You just press it to turn it on. The numbers that you're monitoring right here, this measures her oxygen level, her heart rate, respiratory rate, and CO2 level. This is the oxygen saturation, which is how much oxygen there is. 98. This is her pulse. Oops. And then this is her CO2 level, but it's not a true reading right now. Oh, there it goes, because there's a big leak in her mask. And then this is the respiratory rate, which should match this respiratory rate right here. Okay. If it alarms, because she's moving, what have you, you could silence the alarm by pressing the bell right here, and it gives you 2 minutes. Okay, so it doesn't really alarm while adjusting the mask or what have you. Yeah. This number is going to fluctuate. You can't just look at it and say, oh my God, it's 28 or it's 90. You need to have minimum of 30 seconds, okay, of continuous reading to get the true reading. With her not moving at nighttime is the best time, because if she's asleep, not moving, her respiratory rate is constant, then you get a true reading. Based on what I saw, she's between high 40s to low 50s, which is perfect, what we want her to be. The alarm is set at 80. If it got up to 80, her CO2 will alarm us. If it got down to 20, I believe it would alarm us. We don't want it below that. Okay? So, and respiratory rate is the respiratory rate, you know, she pretty much lets the machine does the breathing for her. It's a pretty simple system, you know, touch screen. One thing is this is what measures the CO2 level, this line here. Make sure it's not kinked, okay? And then, if you notice right now it's green, okay? That means it's new, and sometimes it takes 2 months, sometimes it takes 2 weeks, depending what gets inside or it gets kinked up.
Okay?
If it turns red, okay, that means it's time to change it. I brought 4 extra ones here, okay, as backups, and basically it just, you pull it out like this, comes out. It's a special adapter, and then to put it in, you just literally snap it in, and then it will measure. This measures CO2 and respiratory rate, okay, this one, and then this one measures oxygen saturation and heart rate.
Okay.
So right now she's comfortable on the machine. I would, again, if you guys want to measure her CO2 level during the day when she's on oxygen, you can leave the cannula on her. Just make sure her mouth is closed, because if her mouth is open, it's an accurate reading. In order for this to work accurately, it has to be a closed-in system.
Okay.
Meaning the mouth is closed, the nose is closed, so it could measure how much going in and out. Okay? So that's all there is to it.
Okay.
This bag, it's for travel. If she's not going anywhere, you could take it out and basically.
That alarm is really.
Is it too loud?
It's pretty loud.
Okay, you could adjust it.
Wish we could Velcro it to the top of that.
Now this one can be
Oh.
like this or like that. You know?
Oh. So to get to the menu, if you look at right over here, you know, right up here, that's pretty small. If you go and touch see where it says alarms, just go press the alarms, okay. You could set the limits, you know, of the alarms, and also
the so to set the parameters for the, say, saturation level, you just go in here, you know, you press on either one, like this will be for the respiratory, for the heart rate, sorry, this heart rate, this is saturation, and then you could set the settings for the entitled CO2, but you guys don't need to play with that. I wanna, the alarm.